Hi everyone, this is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Cardano. Thank you for your support, okay? So right now Cardano, it is having a retracement. I think on the 4-hourly time frame, if we take a look at that, it's had a beautiful little bounce off that 55 EMA, hasn't it, on the 4-hourly just there. Now, there is a potential play here for Cardano. I'm going to show you this, okay? So this is something that I am anticipating. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to happen. But if we do get a little bounce here and we start to come up and make a lower high for Cardano, okay, something like this, so we come up and get a little relief rally, okay, look, you potentially forming some kind of head and shoulders pattern just there, okay. Now with that, you have a technical target from here to here, okay, and this is all potential, look, and if you do start to lose this support, this is where potentially you come down and retest this line. Now this line here, this is the neckline of the cup and handle pattern. Do you see that? So just anticipate that this is a potential play. If we do start to come up and fail to make a higher high than the local high just there at $2.96, I think it is, that could be a potential little rollover play, which we'll see us come into September with a bit of a dump, because I am anticipating a dump for crypto. If you do follow the Bitcoin updates, there are a lot of Bitcoins that are coming onto the exchanges as well, which is always indicative of a pullback. I do think that the pullback is relatively healthy, to be honest with you, because like I've said to you, you go up impulsively and correct to, retracement and for continuation, and you bounce on key levels of support, and you can see that this is a potential little cheat sheet here, as a potential play. Come in and back testing this particular level of previous resistance, back test turn into support before continuing to the technical target up there at $3.54 in this bull run. So if we look at the history of crypto over the past 4 years, we have always dumped in September. Okay, so I think that you might see a little relief rally here. We have bounced off a key level support. You might see some kind of relief rally, making a lower high, coming back, but then in September, when I think we lose that support, this is where you could see a bit more of a dump for crypto, and especially for Cardano with that. And you potentially look at a retest of this line as support, which would be the resistance of this cup and handle pattern that you're actually in here for Cardano. Look, and this is your technical target because you're broken out of it. You're on your way to $3.53. So until you do something like this, where you roll over and you fall back through this resistance, where you fall back through this support and start to lose it as support, okay, and turn it into resistance, you are in a technical target of this cup and handle pattern to here, okay. But potentially, if you do start to lose this and roll any deeper, you could see where you could have a little retest of that as support, and that would offer a fantastic opportunity going forward, because I do think at that point, I am anticipating. Just because I'm anticipating does not mean it has to happen. We could absolutely bounce off that 4-hourly EMA here, as we have done in previous on the whole way up here. Look, like I said to you, look, we're bouncing off the 4-hourly EMA. Look at that, bounce, see you later, bounce, see you later, bounce, see you later, and potentially right now we've got a bounce, see you later scenario. But what I'm trying to say to you is, if we come up now and fail to break this high, and lose this particular trend line, this is a potential little head and shoulders pattern just here that's forming for Cardano. We do something like this, consolidate, come up, fail to break the high, roll over, towards the end of August here, do something like this, okay, making this right shoulder, lose this support, and we could go into September and have a little correction down to this level of support just there, which is a previous neckline. Do you see that? It's a potential play, and at that point, if it does happen and we bounce off that, you could be looking at a beautiful long up to the technical target of the big cup and handle pattern. So again, it's all theory based. It's something that is a potential play, and I'll always show you the potential plays here for Cardano in the space. So you could be looking at 60% long up there, and set stop losses. Always set stop losses. But yeah, we are in technical targets to the upside, and we're tracing to key level support before we continue to those technical targets. And it's like I say in all the videos, once you lose the support of the pattern or come back into the pattern creating throwbacks, you are in a pattern. And like I said to you, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away. Do you understand that? And that's the technical target, and the pattern that you are in at the moment obviously is this big massive cup and handle pattern. You're coming up, you run into resistance, you potentially roll back to it as support for continuation, because you're equally in a impulsive wave target which you've broken out of. Look, you've come down in a corrective wave, you've broken all key levels of resistance to conform and confirm that you are on your way to the 1618 up there at $4.43 for Cardano, which is equally the 1272 of a long-term projection, bringing us up to $18 in this bull run for Cardano. So this is what we're seeing. Like I said to you, it's a long bumpy road, it takes time, it doesn't get there overnight, but it's the journey, and there's always ups and downs, and this is my job. I try and find you the levels of resistance and levels of support in this journey to where I do believe that we're going to go. And, you know, and to invalidate all of this journey, the only thing we have to do here to invalidate that is roll over and lose this low, okay, which I don't necessarily anticipate, because that would be entering a bear market right here for Cardano. Okay, so far so good, it's doing well, and this is what we project moving forward. Okay, so that's Cardano. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong. Thank you for your support across the channel. Get in the Discord, take advantage of the Patreon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.